Happy Tuesday. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome day. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome day. I just want to play something real quick. It's only going to be the audio, but no, I'm actually going to stream it. It's going to be this. Let's see here. Oh yes, we're definitely going to be watching this. Give me one moment.
But we can't get those things on our own. Raul helped build this organization with the understanding that the diversity of this community, as distinct as the Bogotas of the Bronx, as beautiful as the blossoms of Miami, and as unique as the breakfast tacos here in San Antonio.
All right, I just wanted to start that off on something humorous, even though it is kind of funny. But we're going to actually do a Washington Compost article. I don't think they're a really good news organization anymore, but it doesn't really matter. I like to get my news from everywhere, and you should get your news from everywhere. Take your grain of not take the grain of salt, but take any news organization with a grain of salt. Do your own research, come up with your own conclusion. But of course, this is Joe Biden causes a minor flap by comparing Latino diversity to tacos. Yeah, something about a white chick. It's always the white chick. The First Lady apologized, saying that she meant to convey only pure automation and love for the Latino community. Get help them by telling your husband to secure the freaking border. That was the message on the National Association of Hispanic Journalists and others sent First Lady Jill Biden after her comments at a conference of Latinos in San Antonio. That was Latinx. San Antonio on Monday, in which she seemed to compare the Hispanic people to tacos. Addressing the annual UNATO's U.S. conference in Texas, the First Lady praised the diversity of the community, saying it is a distinct as bodegas of the Bronx, as beautiful as the blossoms of Miami, and as a unique of breakfast tacos here in San Antonio. I get it. Breakfast tacos are delicious. They're yummy. There's a lot of variety, not variety, but variety of them, which makes each one of them slightly unique. And you go to Houston, you'll get the Houston style tacos. You go to Austin, you'll get the yuppie / Austin style tacos. You go to San Antonio, you get San Antonio, and you got the El Paso. Each city has its own take of breakfast tacos, which do make them unique. Biden also mispronounced bodegas while attempting to laud the Latino community, in the video clip of her remarks attracted more than 2 million views. The backlash was swift. In a tweet, the NAHJ wrote, an organization encourages the flows and their communication teams to take time to better understand the complexity of our people and community. We are not tacos. Our heritage as Latinos are shaped by various diasporas and cultures and food traditions. Do not reduce us to stereotypes, the tweet concluded. By Tuesday morning, Michael La Rosa, spokesman for the First Lady, had tweeted an apology, writing the First Lady apologized that her words conveyed anything but pure animation and love for the Latino community. The Latino community is rich in culture. And the thing is, it's not from Mexico. It's not from Puerto Rico. It's not from South America or Latin America. It's from all of that. So there's a lot of diversity within that group. Most Hispanic and Latino groups did not publicly criticize the First Lady comments, but did not stop some Republicans seizing on the analog by using it to hammer her and her husband, President Biden. I mean, become a public figure, you come under scrutiny. You're not above approach. Rep. Andy Briggs of Arizona tweeted out a video of Biden's commenting, writing, Joe Biden says Hispanics are unique as tacos and called bodegas as baguitos. No wonder Hispanics are fleeing the Democratic Party. They're fleeing the Democratic Party because they're not truly Democrats. When I say that, Latinos are prominently God-fearing, family-oriented. They tend to conserve their money. They have more traditionals, which is not really in line with the Democratic Party. They're probably more aligned with the Republican/Libertarian Party than they are with the Democratic Party, and they're waking up to the realization that they're probably not real Democrats, or not the Democrats that they get represented as today, or today's standards. You probably call them blue dog Democrats. Yeah, that really was a thing. I kind of missed the Texas Democrat before the national stage took them over. Unfortunately, it's just the national Democrats here in Texas. There may be a couple here sprinkled here as the old school Texas Democrats, which pretty much believed the same thing as Texas Republicans. Really, the only difference was, do we spend money or do we save it in the rainy day fund? There really was no difference between the two. Washington Post averaged a poll of Hispanic Americans found 49% approving how President Biden is doing his job, higher than voters as the whole. Still, his approval ratings have declined among Hispanics since last year. Mainly it's probably because of his border policy. A lot of the legal Hispanics that come over here probably feel betrayed that illegal immigrants could just skip the line, get all the benefits that they had to spend money on. I'm just speculating here. Series of tweets from Irene Amenderas Jackson, a Republican running for Congress in the Texas district that includes El Paso. Excuse me. El Paso was especially sharp. I'm an American who was born to illegal Mexican immigrants. She tweeted, I do not identify as Latinx. I do not identify as a bodego. I do not identify as a breakfast taco either. I'm a proud American woman, proud Hispanic woman. Enough of this idiotic, racist pandering, please. This is kind of going with what I was saying. I have legal Hispanic immigrants see the illegal immigrants as an issue because they worked hard to get here. They saved a crap ton of money to become legal citizens and actually make that trek legally because it takes resources. And you got some person that just crosses the border illegally and you get the red carpet rolled out to them. So that's probably why a lot of these people are running away from the Democratic Party. And Danielle Alvarez, communication director of the Republican National Committee, released a statement accusing the Bidens and the Democrats of taking the Hispanic community for granted. It's not the Hispanic community, it's the Black community. It is the Hispanic community. It is the LGBT community. For granted, the Democrats just assume that they will vote for them. Biden's remarks to the annual conference of Latinos underwent a regular White House process for such a speech, requiring a sign-off by several White House units, including officers of intergovernmental affairs, legislative affairs, and public engagement, according to a person familiar With this speech, he spoke on the condition of anonymity, discussed the internal dynamics as the First Lady has emerged as a key administration messenger to the Latino community and immigration activists. The role has met with mixed responses from activists who say they appreciate that she is a direct line to the president, but wish she had more direct inroads to the Washington or the White House policy, or not the White House, but yeah, White House policy officials. Yeah, I don't really care about reading that, but I just thought it was interesting. I saw that trending on Twitter. Probably not the best thing to compare people to food. I don't think that's a good approach to go towards people. That's like saying all these gay people are yummy, just like Twinkies are. It doesn't come off sincere, doesn't come off genuinely that you care about them. There's so many things that you could go into the diversity, saying that the Latino community is very well diverse. You got here your Hispanics that gives us Cinco de Mayo. You got the Puerto Rican that brings in their flavor. And I really don't know what the Puerto Rico flavor is, to be honest. But I mean, there's things that you could do to highlight each one of the Hispanic communities and countries that people come from, and highlight those, and not just call them breakfast tacos or whatever else she have said. It kind of comes off disingenuous and a little insulting, but it's not the worst thing that someone has said. By by far worse. I think one of the worst things that someone could say when it comes to ethnic background is, if you don't know if you're going to vote for me or not, then you ain't black. Oh wait, that was Joe Biden as he was running for president. Who knows? Maybe it's a bunch of white racist Democrats that don't care what people have to say, which is even worse. I don't know. I'm going to keep this. Well, I was going to say keep this short, but I'm already at the 12-minute mark. So leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are. Smash the like and subscribe button on any and all platforms, or just the platform that you're currently watching. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.